Morning. We'll get this Municipal Planning Commission meeting underway for July the 20th. Welcome, everyone. I'll call this meeting to order. On our agenda, we have excused and everybody, Holly is absent. I would call for a motion to excuse Holly, please. Ellen does that. Thank you, Ellen. All in favor of that motion? That is carried. Minutes. Minutes from our June 22nd, our last MPC meeting. They're in our package. How do you wish to handle them? Greg makes a motion.
I move the minutes from last meeting.
Greg moves approval of the minutes from the June 22nd meeting. All in favor of that motion? That is carried. And the agenda. Are there any additions to the agenda? Seeing none, a motion to approve the agenda. Amanda makes that motion. All in favor? That's carried. We'll go down to development permit 6.1, Shanalee. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
Development permit 2023-040 is for a shipping container in the Amoto subdivision. I put the existing manufactured home was approved in June of 2023, but I don't believe it's moved out there yet, but it does have an approval. The date of construction of the shipping container is 2007, and it's going to be used for household storage. There was no issues or concerns from staff. There was no responses from adjacent landowners, and there was no response from the IDP, the Bazzano IDP. We're recommending approval with conditions.
Any questions? Ellen, go ahead.
Yeah, to staff, I thought when I seen this application circulated before, was there not a photo included with the container?
There was a photo. Is it not in the agenda package? Oh, my apologies. There is a photo.
No, the photo has a big advertising sign on it, and I know we don't allow that, right?
That is correct.
Go ahead, Shanalee.
There is a condition G that says that the shipping container cannot display advertising names or other marketing.
So that will be part of the conditions that are written on or written up for the applicant. Will there be follow-up to that or? My favorite question, Shanalee. I know that takes staff time. Morning, Maria.
We could definitely work with the peace officers to have a look and ensure that what is on the parcel is I lost my words. That works with the surrounding areas, that the colors work. And if there is advertising, then we will submit a letter to the owner of the land to say that that needs to be painted. I guess maybe direction from MPC as to markings that belong to a CCAN sometimes have, there's letters, or if it's advertising a business. If you could provide direction that way, I suppose would be good. If you want it completely one color, or if, the typical CCAN lettering is okay, provided it's not advertising a business.
I don't think it's particularly advertising a business, but it has big written the name of the former business where it came from. So, and it's quite noticeable from what I recall on the photo, and I would feel better if that was painted over.
Okay, is that part of your motion? Did you want to make that motion?
Yes, I'll like to make the motion to approve the shipping container with the lettering that is on the container painted over.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? Neil?
It's probably not a bad idea, but what about the probably 1,000 other containers that are around with CN on them and everything else?
Mm-hmm.
Is my only concern, singling out one, because they've all got Honda or something written on them from wherever they came from. So.
But it is in our bylaw. It is a requisition, right?
It is part of the wording in our bylaw, is that correct? And it is in the, did you read the RFD? And you wanted to strengthen your position, or did you want to leave it the way it is in G? Are you happy with the way it's worded in G? G is,
I guess that would cover it, but I would certainly like to see it covered up. It is very large, from what I recall.
okay. All right, so staff, the motion is as recommended, is what I'm hearing from Ellen. Okay, I see questions. Adina?
Sorry, just for clarification for myself, is this shipping container already there and now we're going to give approval of it, or it's going to be moved in?
It is currently on the parcel.
Any other questions, Dan?
I don't recall seeing any pictures of the shipping container. Where do I see those at?
When it was distributed before, it had a photo in the email prior.
Shannalee?
I think the reason why the photo wasn't included in the agenda is because in the land use bylaw, it doesn't state that a photo needs to be submitted with a shipping container, because sometimes people want to get the approval before they get the shipping container. So there is no photo of it. So the shipping containers are pretty standard. We can and have on the last one had the same condition that could be that should, be the standard in all shipping containers, that they, regardless of how they look, that they need to be, the writing is removed.
Okay. Any other questions from MPC members? We have a motion to approve as recommended. All in favor of Ellen's motion? That is carried. Going back to our agenda, any other business? There were no post-agenda items. Any reason for in-camera conversation? Seeing none. There were no information items. Catherine, any questions online for MPC?
No, there's not.
All right, thank you. I will adjourn this meeting then.